Hi everyone, so today I am doing a full moon reading. Now, if you've seen my latest video, you probably know that I've just been having a really difficult time lately, especially with YouTube and everything, and I don't really want to complain and bring my issues to light, but I did mention in that video I wasn't sure if I was going to do a full moon reading, but I just really wanted to do one. I was looking at this blue crystal and I just felt so energized all of a sudden, and I just thought to myself, you know what? Regardless of whether this video is going to get monetized or demonetized, which it probably will get demonetized as all of my videos usually are getting these days, I just feel like this video will help someone out there, and that thought just makes me honestly I feel like I'm gonna cry. It just makes me so happy to think about that. So I hope that this reading helps at least one person watching my videos, regardless of whether it's monetized or demonetized. I'm having so many issues this retrograde. I've had audio issues on my channel. I've had somebody stealing my content and uploading it onto their channel, and honestly, I am so freaking done with Mercury retrograde. It is the last day of the shadow period, but we also have a full moon today, so emotions are all over the place. Yes, your girl Moonlight is also struggling with it. Oh, tell me about it, you know. Anyways, so whatever. Let's progress on with this reading. I just also want to mention, you know, if you would like to book a private paid reading with me, information will be down below. They are done within 24 to 48 hours. If you would like to win a free reading, of course, information will be down below for that as well. I do a giveaway every single month. And also my bracelets are on Etsy as well. I have so many bracelets actually. So they are very much so all on Etsy, and they start from just £3 with free international shipping. Thank you so much to those of you who have been supporting me, and I'm also going to be wearing throughout this reading, if I can actually get it, sorry for the little delay, I am going to wear the Moon Energy bracelet because I just feel like I need some extra energy throughout this reading. So okay. This is the bracelet right there, and yeah, so we are going to progress with this reading, right, and let's see what comes through. Now, the Aquarius full moon is really about revelations, and I just thought, you know, when I think of Aquarius, I think of blue, and it's just, this crystal just spoke out to me, and I was like, wait a second, it's this full moon is happening in the sign of Aquarius. Like, that's speaking to me. So I also decided to use my blue tarot cards, and we're going to do a reading and see what comes up in this reading. So let's have a look. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So if you are interested on my bracelets as well, they are intention bracelets. They have been spiritually charged. They are meditated with, and they are also saged. They are there to really you know, remove obstacles and challenges in different areas of your life. This is actually the Moon Energy bracelet that I'm wearing here. So let's begin. Sorry about my really long introduction. I just feel like today's been so all over the place. So if I'm repeating things over and over again, just know that my head is a bit heavy, and my heart is just, you know, it's there for you guys. Truly is. But please forgive me, okay? Don't try and rip me apart in the comment section for repeating things over and over again, because today's been probably the most difficult day I've ever had on YouTube in general. So please forgive me. Oh, okay. Now, Aquarius full moon, August 15th, 2019. Which is today as I'm reading this. Now, if you're reading, if you are watching this video, let's say 2-3 days after, it's okay, because the full moon energy does stick. It's quite potent, so it sticks for a little while, and you will see the results of it as time progresses. You're not going to literally see it overnight, although we literally can, because it's very potent, but it's emotional. Full moons make people very emotional. I mean, it controls our emotions. We see that here with the Queen of Cups. It's an emotional time. Now, specifically with it being in the sign of Aquarius, it allows us to reflect on the courage and bravery of the Leo season. Right now, we're in Leo season. It's all about strength, as we know. It's about taming our fears. It's about having that extra strength to overcome obstacles and challenges. And so this is really about you going through this time and just knowing that you will get through it. I feel like this is such a good message for me as well, but it's such a good message for all of you that are watching as well. If you're going through difficult times, know that you will get through them. Know that courage and bravery is what we want to adapt during this time, because we want to do it in conjunction with Leo season. And it's also about feeling our emotions. It's about understanding ourselves, feeling good within ourselves as well, and really asking ourselves, how can we use it, to bring our voice and our action to the world for greater good. This is literally what I'm doing, isn't it? So I feel like I'm making this reading all about myself, but no, this is also about you. This is also about how you can do it for yourself, but also for others, doing good deeds, feeling your emotion and not being scared of who you are. Your expressions, how you feel is extremely important. Take that time to analyze your emotions, yourself as well. It's very, very important. Things like meditation, yoga, journaling, different forms of mindfulness can really help you, because we tap into ourselves, we tap into how we feel, and when we do that, we feel a sense of, all right, things are good, things are gonna go good, things are, I'm going to uplift myself. It allows us to focus on ourselves, and when we focus on ourselves, we feel more of ourselves, and I can't even speak today. It allows us to then understand other things going on around us, because we're so connected to ourselves that we also understand things around us, right? It allows us to have boundaries also. Okay, same thing here with the Four of Pentacles. Sometimes we might be stuck in our own ways, but it's also about really understanding ourselves. All three of these cards is about us. It helps us to understand us. Aquarius is also in tarot, it's the star card. That star card is revolutionary. Not only is it about things coming true and manifesting things in our life, but it is also about healing and releasing. Healing and releasing emotions, things that are challenging for us, things that are difficult for us, standing in our own power, allowing ourselves to understand ourselves, very important indeed. So this is also very much so about us. Very important indeed. Ooh, you won't believe this. I just feel like I was supposed to do this reading, right? And it's so obvious now that it was just supposed to happen. King of Cups. Whatever you're going through in life, you will find the answer. You will find your calling. You will find, I'm going to get emotional again. My God, what is this full moon doing to me? There's a lot in the air right now. I can sense it, and I get very, swayed by a lot of these astrological movements for sure. Because, every time I do a reading, I have to cleanse and sage my cards. I also have to meditate in between my readings as well. It's something I have to do, otherwise I physically couldn't stay awake for the rest of the day. I'd be so tired. So, with this particular reading, it really does show that your counterpart, is going through something very similar. It shows that everyone is feeling this kind of heavy energy, but it's also about feeling ourselves, and, the influence of Jupiter and Saturn really encourage us to step out of our comfort zone and to stand in our power. Look at that king. Look at the queen. So look at that king sitting on that bed of rocky water. Despite how rocky it is, despite how all over the place it is, the king is still sitting proud. The king is still feeling good. The king is owning it. And it's about that self-confidence that really, again, comes and stems from Leo season. It's about standing in our power, but also looking within ourselves is very important. Very important. It's good. It's good. I enjoy it. 9 of Cups. I hope you enjoy it as well, right? I know that meditation, yoga, journaling, it sounds like such a faff, like, really? Like, do I really have to do that? Thing is, it's a little bit like nutrition, right? Sometimes we don't really want to eat healthy food, but we know it's good for us and it gives our body what it needs. It's the same with meditation. Our body needs it and our body feels good with it. It's our choice as to whether we want to feed our body that. I highly recommend it, but I'm also seeing here, this is about standing in your power. It's about feeling emotionally very, very good, stepping out of your comfort zone. Complacency can sometimes be difficult, but make sure, if you're feeling emotionally out of place, make sure to look within yourself before you do step out of your comfort zone. You don't want to step out of your comfort zone all together, because what can happen is then you will get challenged. It's really about understanding ourselves first before we really venture out into all of that. So make sure you look within yourself first and, do different forms of mindfulness and feel good within your energy before you really step out of your comfort zone. It's good to step out of our comfort zones for sure, but it needs to happen once we really understand ourselves. Otherwise, it can trigger more issues and more problems. That's the one thing I feel like people don't really talk about when they say, stepping out of your comfort zone is a great thing. It is, but we need to look inside ourselves first and understand ourselves in order to be able to do that. Otherwise, it can be even more challenging. It can give, anxiety, and it can trigger things to get worse. So this is also about looking at the bigger picture, your dreams, your wishes. What is it that you want for the future? Do you want love? Because you can manifest it, right? It's also about feeling good within yourself. If you've gone through a difficult situation like a breakup, or you've lost something or someone in your life, this is about emotionally healing yourself, looking within yourself, and this is about then being able to think about the bigger picture. How can you progress forward? How has this helped you? How can this help you? Three of Cups. Using, well, not literally using, but if you have support systems around you, for example, friends or family members, or perhaps there's someone where you work, or if there's a counselor or a spiritualist that can help you, it's about using that to really uplift you as well. Sometimes when we automatically talk to people, we feel better about our problems and our issues. I know I do, which is why I talk about it to you guys. I'm probably going to stop doing that because I feel like it just gets a bit too much when I'm talking about my own issues with everything going on with me and YouTube lately. It's just like, okay, we get it, Moonlight, you are going through these issues, but I'm sure there are worse issues out there in the world. I agree, guys, but I just sometimes I also need people to talk to as well, but maybe I should keep it off YouTube. Anyways, so the Three of Cups here is really showing if you have a support system around you, use it, because it can really build you up. It can allow you to feel much better. It's a good thing to use for sure. Okay, and it's also important to be patient with yourself. Three of Wands there. Be patient with yourself, but look at the bigger picture. Look at the different paths and opportunities and options you have going for you, because that is very, very important. I just need to make sure the sound actually works on this video. This is probably one of my worst videos in terms of the production of it, because A, I'm trying to figure out if my sound works, which it does. B, I am an emotional mess. And C, I'm talking about my issues as well, but I really want you to know that it affects all of us. Even when I am reading on twin flames and soulmates, know that it also does affect me as well. Things, everything affects me too. It's just I don't talk about my personal issues because I like to keep the focus on you guys and helping you guys, but I do go through my own fair share of issues and troubles. I am just like you guys, honestly, I am. And then we've also got the Two of Cups. So do you want love? Because that's coming through very, very strong with this King and Queen right here, counterparts. If you want it, you can manifest it, but it's important to look within yourself, set healthy goals, boundaries, figure out exactly what it is that you want, right? And how you want to be treated. And treat yourself in that way first and see if somebody else treats you in that exact same way, because you want something that's mutual. You don't want to chase after someone. You want someone that is going to respect you and treat you in exactly the same way and love you in the same way that you are going to love the other person. It's very, very important, right? So it's really showing that it's a good time to also look into that as well. Look at the bigger picture. Focus on healing. The Aquarius full moon is also about healing. We see that very, very strong with these cup energies, especially with the King and the Queen. Especially the Queen is very vulnerable in nature, but also stands in power. So it shows that no matter how vulnerable you are as a person, you can still stand in your power. Sometimes people think you have to be really strong and you have to be really tough and show no emotion. That's very much so the Emperor. The Emperor does not show emotion, takes action, right? Emperor is ruled by Aries. No offense to any of you Aries out there. There are Aries out there that are emotional, that own their emotions. I don't like to generalize the zodiac signs, but what I'm saying is that, stereotypically people that are, say that the strong people are the ones that, don't show their emotions. That's not true. Some of the strongest people are the ones that show emotion. So allow your emotions to flow. Sometimes, once you've had a really good cry, it just feels like a weight has been lifted off of your shoulders. So healing is for sure very important. And healing, meditating, talking to, a counselor or a therapist can also be really good sometimes as well. And this, is really about focusing on yourself and the collective. Expect unexpected things with this Aquarius full moon, as you can really expand into a completely new reality. This is exactly what this is about. The Nine of Wands here is about thinking about what it is that you want and then taking action towards it. Allowing yourself to focus on yourself and your emotions, and then letting everything progress into a new direction. It's really about, first of all looking within and then taking action, considering all of the beautiful, should we just put some crystals here? Thinking about, your path, your reality, and how it is essentially that you want to progress, because you got it. Like, you have got this. You have, the Aquarius full moon is about liberation, it's about opportunities, and it's really about unexpected revelations, because it stems really from strength, which I'm seeing a lot of. A lot of you are going to be feeling really strong, but emotionally you might feel a little bit all over the place. That's okay, because what it's doing is it's making you stronger. So just know that it's making you stronger. And addressing your emotions to other people, and also feeling your own emotions within yourself, is also okay. It is no bad thing. It is okay. It is fine. It is a good thing. And we want to be able to understand all of that, because it helps us in our path. So that is what I'm seeing for this Aquarius full moon. Also, if you want to do full moon intentions, what I really recommend is to write down on a piece of paper things that you would like in your life. Would you like to be more healed? Would you like to be able to talk about your emotions more? Do you want to manifest love? Do you want somebody to treat you in the way that you would treat them? Write this all down on a piece of paper and then burn it on the night of a full moon. It works as a way of law of attraction. And on top of that, it also really, because the full moon energy is very potent, we can feel it. Trust me, we can really feel it. But we also feel the effect of it after the full moon has also happened. So it's very strong, and it really kickstarts your intentions. You can do affirmations like, I am love. I am bruised, not broken. These affirmations can really help you. They can uplift you, make you feel good, and hopefully this helps somebody, because by looking at the bigger picture and looking within yourself, we can set really healthy boundaries that help us to not only heal, but also to deal with what we deserve to be, how we deserve to be treated. Because this is not just about, in terms of love, this is also in terms to do with, family members. It's also to do with our careers. It's to do with, our day-to-day lives and how we are treated as human beings, because that is also very important. I also just noticed my nails are also blue. I mean, they have been blue for a while, but I feel a bit blue today. That's just the thing. I feel blue. I don't feel so great today, but at the same time, I really wanted to do this video because I just felt like someone could really use this information and it can really help them. So I hope that this really helps, and if it helps you, please let me know in the comment section below. And let me know. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And also do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, the free reading giveaway, bracelets. Crystals also are on Etsy as well, these crystals. And also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, information will be in the description box below. I hope you all have an absolutely lovely day, night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. And take care, everyone. Bye!